Japan's no dancing sign is crazy. What?
Nuisance content creators continue to plague Japan as somehow the most content creators continue to plague Japan as somehow the most interesting thing they can do for social media is make
that guy just gets up and walks away. Look.
Plague Japan as somehow the most interesting thing they can do for social media is making the Japanese uncomfortable. So much that there's now posters.
No way. No. No shot this is real.
Specifically stating Japan is not a theme park.
Oh my god.
Somebody. So we'll go into the translations of those signs, how social media sites turn a blind eye to monetizing those unemployed behaviors, and why this is becoming such an issue that Japan had to make signs reminding people to have common decency. As the man that ran that TikTok has regular videos on YouTube where he sounds super reasonable, so it's confusing how he could be so short-sighted with his Japan antics. As his group of tourists went to Japan to basically use their country as a background for their mediocre dance moves.
Bro, he about to kick the baby. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? What is going on?
Now, I do understand that there is an entire genre of dancing in public that thrives on social media, where they can get millions of views for doing so. And I'm obviously not doing videos criticizing those girls, not because of double standards, but because while on the surface they're all dancing in public to feature real-time reactions to their performances, it's just that these girls did it to feature the dances, while those TikTok tourists seem to feature the discomfort. As look at his view
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. It's like the focus isn't the dance, it's the discord that it creates. He right.
When he's dancing in New York City, or bothering people in their subways. It's not notable, so nobody cares to watch, which are terrible view counts for someone with nearly 2 million followers.
What are you
doing? But then he can get millions of views through nuisance content, as obviously everybody is uncomfortable with him, so he records, saves.
What are you doing, man? Like, look at, dude. Bro. Yep. Yep. Man. I don't blame him. It's fucking annoying.
And uploads this specific take to get the viewer engaged enough to watch the remaining 15 seconds of dancing. And his audience calls him out, saying this isn't New York City.
Please don't bring, what does it say? Please don't bring this energy to Tokyo. I enjoy the peace and quiet. It's not New York.
Begging him to just leave these people alone, pointing out just because you can doesn't mean you should. And that wasn't the only video featuring his team forcing random Japanese people to be in their
Look at what he's doing. He's leaning down where these girls are wearing skirts. Like, this is... Don't you understand how this would make somebody uncomfortable? Like, I mean, I feel like you're not supposed to do... Think about that. That's weird. Yeah, it's weird, man. Like, what are you doing?
Where it seems like cruelty.
And like, by the way, I don't think he's doing that on purpose to be a creep, but you know, like somebody randomly does that and it's gonna weird you out.
The content. And somehow TikTok looks the other way, labeling it as performed or supervised by professionals. Do not attempt. Just because
they're professionals that work in an office building and they have to supervise this while they're on their way to work. They're not wrong.
Slap your Cash App in your profile doesn't mean you're a professional, and judging by their mediocre moves, even by TikTok standards, I don't think these are professional dancers. They're just
professional.